Hello, my name's Jeff Senor. I'm going to show you guys how to take a set of coordinate pairs and put them into a list. Quickest way to do that is to go over to this application right here, this list application, and I'm going to click on that. It brings up kind of like an Excel spreadsheet for us. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go up and label our columns. So again, if we're going to use coordinate pairs, we're working with X and Y. So I'm going to click up here on my up arrow on my calculator. I'm now in cell A. I'm going to label it X. I'm going to hit enter. I'm going to move over, go up to B. That's going to be my Y. Click on Y, hit enter. And I'm going to come down to my first coordinate pair where it should be, right there in cell 1A. And I'm only going to put in 3 coordinates, and my first coordinate pair is going to be -4, 1, so -4. And I'll hit enter. Scroll over, go up. I'm going to put 1. And I can click on the center button to enter it as well. For my next coordinate pair, get to the right spot, is going to be 0, 4. So I'm going to go to 0. I can also arrow down if I want to enter the information. 0, 4, 4 for my Y value. Hit enter. And let me go to this side, and my last coordinate pair is going to be 4, 7. Click on 7, hit enter. There we go. So we've entered our coordinate pairs: -4, 1, 0, 4, and 4, 7. Now I'm going to take this list and I'm going to go to menu. And what I'm going to do with this list is we're going to plot these actual coordinates onto a graph. So I'm going to click on menu, and I'm going to go down to number 3 for data. Click on number 3. And then at the bottom, I'm going to choose quick graph, which is number 9. So I can either scroll down if I want, or I can click on number 9. So actually, let me just scroll all the way down. Click the center button. That's the one I want. There we go. So now I see my list of coordinates that we just entered. And now we have a graph of our coordinates, right? So, but here are our coordinates, but at the bottom, what do we see here? We see a Y at the bottom. Okay, well, the bottom axis, the horizontal axis, is not Y, it's actually X, so we have to change that. So I just come down and I click on it, and I have these options. So again, I need to change that to X, and then I need my vertical axis, which is Y, which is over here, and I just need to click on Y and watch what magically happens. So now our plots are pointed. Neat thing about this is you can take your cursor, sit over that plotted point, and there you go. There's 4, 7. Here's 0, 4. And sorry, excuse my cell phone going off, but here's -4, 1. All right, so now if you look at the edge of this side of the graph, okay, it's all in black. If you just kind of follow my cursor, okay. If you look at this side, it's gray right here. And the reason I'm showing you this is because it's important to know which side of the page you're on. I mean, this whole thing is your page. Right now, we're working on this side of the page because it's highlighted in black. Watch what happens when I click on my list. Now this side of my page is black. Okay, so but I want to be on this side of the page. So again, I click. All I have to do is just move to that side of the page and click. And there you go, and that black highlighting will be there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take these three coordinates that we just plotted, and we're going to do a regression. So we're going to put a line through these points, and we're going to get an equation of the line. All you have to do is just go to menu on your calculator. So hit menu, and we're going to do number 4, which is analyze. Go to analyze, and then from there, once you click on analyze, we're going to do a regression. Okay, so we're on regression, and the only thing that you're going to see right now is mx plus b. That's usually what we see in our math classes anyway. This is what you teach. This is what the students learn. So y equals mx plus b. So here you go. There's mx plus b. So there's really no other reason to click on anything else. So we're going to click number 1. And there we go. Automatically it puts a line through each coordinate pair and it puts in an equation for us. I'm just going to grab this equation and move it up. Just kind of move it out of the way for us. But here you are. You've taken these 3 coordinate pairs, you've plotted them, you've put a line through them, and you've also gotten an equation of the line. Simple as that. Okay. Again, we were talking about y equals mx plus b. Well, what's in front of x? The letter m. Y equals mx plus b. Okay, so m is your slope. So that means whatever is in front of x is going to be your slope. So in this case, what do we have in front of x? We have 0.75. So our slope is 0.75. Also, when we look at it, we talk about the y equals mx plus b. So we're talking about the b part. B is where our line crosses our y-axis. Okay, well, where does it cross our y-axis? At what value? Well, again, the b part is the y-intercept. So if you look at it, b comes at the end of the equation, 4. Simple as that. Y equals mx plus b. B is 4, so that's our y-intercept. Again, 0.75 is our slope. Okay, just kind of look at it on the graph. Here you are. Here's your y-axis going up and down. Okay, here's our x-axis right at the bottom here. Okay, so that point right there where I'm moving my cursor in those little crosshairs, that's my origin. If I just follow up, okay, so there's a 1 on the y-axis. There's 2.5 on the y-axis. And then I get to this point right here, 0, 4. And it shows you as I move on to that point, right there, it pops up the value of that point, 0, 4. So again, that's my y-intercept. Hope this helps. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. Again, if you need more help with this, let me know, and I'll gladly help you guys. Y'all take care. Have a good one.